I am ISMAHANI binti Muhammad YUSRI. My ID is BDB 2107076 and my role is as host number 1.
My name is Muhammad NORHASIDI. My ID number is BDB 2107037. My role as host number 2.
My name is Ahmad FAYZAN bin NAZARUDIN. My ID number is BDB 2107077. My role is as contractor.
Hi, my name is RANZI. My ID is BDB 2107107. My role is as a specialist of the label.
Hi, good morning everyone. I am Isma, your favorite host here. As usually, today we will have a question and answer session, or we could say a Q&A session with some specialists in the topic that we will discuss. But today, I'm not alone. Here is my partner for today.
I am Daniel. Will accompany you guys for this morning. So, stay tuned everyone.
So, Daniel, what's topic that we will talk today?
As I remember, we will discuss about a heavy topic, right? It's about job.
Yes, as we face COVID-19, most of us has lost job and they also lost hope to find a job. It's sad to see our people to be like this.
Yeah, you're right. So today we will help you to build up your confidence so that one who lost job can have encouraged to help themselves to find a job today.
So today we have a special guest that will help us to discuss this serious topic. So here we invited Mr. Ahmad FAYZAN to introduce himself and explain the role that he has in his organization.
Hi, I am Ahmad FAYZAN. Thank you Isma and Farhan to inviting me. Now I will explain to you about job description and task of job holder, contractor. Contractor are project managers who are in charge of all parts of a project. They plan and coordinate the supplies, labor, equipment and service required to complete projects on time and on budget. They're looking for applicants who are creative, diligent and trustworthy. A contractor is responsible for planning, leading, executing, supervising and inspecting a building construction project. The responsibility extends from the beginning to the end of the project regardless of its scope. The contractor is also in charge of ensuring that the equipment is in good working order and that no mishaps occur as a result of its misuse.
Wow, you're the contractor. That's great. Actually, I think it's kinda hard to maintain the position as we face a pandemic phase right now. Mr. Faizan, can you explain what the personality trait that you think will have the most impact on the job holder feelings, thought, attitude, and behavior?
Okay, personality traits of this job is the first one, extraversion, defined as interest in the outside world and includes characteristics like friendliness, love for people, assertiveness, and excitement seeking, as well as being active and thinking positively. The second one is a personality trait that might be particularly important. Individuals' tendency to be more cooperative, trusting, and sympathetic is referred to as agreeableness is in interpersonal interaction. High agreeableness, team members are more likely to be honest, trusting, supportive, and courteous, which helps legitimize team activities like cooperation and relationship building.
Oh, I think other than workers' personality, organization personality traits also give some effect to the worker. So here we also invited a labor specialist, Mrs. NURUL, to explain about organization. Hi, Mrs. NURUL, can you explain to us what organizational personality trait you think will affect performance on Mr. Ahmad Faizan job scope?
Hi everyone. So I will answer the ISMA's question, which is personality trait. We have three in the organization, which is extroversion, openness, and societalness. So for the extroversion is the first relevant personality trait that you believe will affect job performance. The tendency to be talkative, friendly, and socialize of others. The tendency for a dominant style. It is simple to communicate with others if you have a certain personality features. As a result, all of the all all of the tasks will be complete correctly, and the team will be able to avoid misunderstanding. Next one is the important personality trait that will affect the job performance is openness. People are drawn to new art, ideals, emotions, behaviors, and ideas. The productivity and quality of the work can both be improved using this method. The last one is conscientiousness. It is the personality quality that can have an impact on this work. The proclivity to be cautious, punctual for appointment, hardworking, and regulation. This strategy can help your worker be more disciplined in completing their tasks. When the company has a meeting in the conference room, for example, the employee must be on time and arrive early, at least 5 minutes ahead of the schedules.
Wow, I didn't expect that organization personality also can be reason to success in workplace. Daniel Farhan, when you see Mr. Ahmad Faizan, what do you think about his age? And how he will behave in his workplace with his position now?
I think maybe they are 37 to 57 years right now. Worker will help ensure that the company can provide a solid work and life environment. While they are struggling to complete their tasks, they will make sure time to pursue their interests or spend time with their family and friends, allowing to them to enjoy their life. Workplace a higher emphasis on teamwork than on individual tasks. They can obtain more knowledge and ideas when working in group, and they can handle their tasks more easily. Ah, it's not fair that I'm only one, so need to answer. Let me give you a question too. How do you think about Mr. Faizan will behave in his organization?
That's easy question. Based on what I see, I think Mr. Faizan is someone who will avoid an uncertainty. Like when the uncertainty is high, he will avoid to take the task and self himself because he never faced that kind of issue. And when the uncertainty is low, he willing to take the task even he know the task have a little issue, but he still take it. And I also think that Mr. Faizal is an individualism versus collectivism person. Individualism is when the workers care more about his family, and Mr. Faizan age is someone who already has a family. So, of course, he care more about family than the friend. And for collectivism is when the workers who does their work in a group, they want to feel belong in the group and feel like happy to work in the group.
It makes sense. So yeah, let us to our specialist about how perception effect can make decision making process of the job holder in the organization.
So the perception affects the decision-making process by when they already have something that they like, but other people around them don't feel the same way as them at a certain place. For example, when the person really love and enjoy working in the office, but when that person needs to work outside, he didn't like that because he only loved to work in the office. It shows he has a high distinctiveness. It affects the decision making when he gets an offer to work but not in the office, so he will choose to reject it because his perception towards work in the office are more enjoyable than outside. Next one is when there were some consumers that have the same interest as people around them. So this kind of people will really love work in any situation because they have the same interest as others. If they have this kind of perception, that person should they have high consensus. Other than that, there are also people that just complain once if there is something that they didn't like. For example, he will complain about the work outside of the office, but he didn't complain if there is something that he didn't like when working in the office. This person show they have the low consistency. But there are also people who always complain, which is the person that has low distinctiveness, low consensus, and high consistency. This factor will affect decision making when other people will be working together, and this is kind of people in the office that will make other people feel uncomfortable.
Okay, I think it's enough with Q&A session, but here is the last question. For our labor specialist, Mr. Nurul Ain, can you explain 8 steps in rational decision-making process?
Sure. For the first step, we have to identify the problem of the issue. So I will give you guys the example. For the example of the case is that the case that the job holder as a contractor lost their job during this pandemic because of the economic decline is over and now becomes the job hunter. So next one is we have to identify the criteria of the job that he is looking for. So he is looking for the job that has enough amount of wage, that can work from home, stable hours of working, and a job that can give him a spark of joy when doing the job. So next after that, he need to put the wage for each criteria that he choose. So he give a spark of joy when doing the job is the most wage it is because it is the most important criterion of the job that he is looking for. After that was the job that he can do from home. It is because of the spread of the virus COVID-19 that have the possibility for him to get if he works in the office. Next one, he needs to list the alternative that he can find a job. So here he have listed a few websites that he would like to give a try, such as the website JobStreet, Indeed, LinkedIn, and Maukerja. On this website, he has identified a few jobs that he is interested in. After he analyzed each website, he get the best choice. So he has rate each website according to the website that have the most job that follows his criteria. So he rate job streets in the highest ranking and followed by the LinkedIn, Maukerja, and Indeed. So he decided to give a try on job street website to look for the job that he want to get. And he applied his resume on the website and gets a call from the construction company for a job that he is looking for, and he gets the job. After working for a week, he get himself really love the job, and it is the most effective decision he had made about his job. I think that's all.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah, I hope that today's Q&A session will help the one who lost their job can have a courage to find a new job. And thank you for our special guest, for Mr. Ahmad Faizan, and our labor specialist, Mr. Nurul Ain, for a great explanation.
So here is the end. Thank you for always be loyal and watch us. So see you again later. Bye everyone.
Bye. Thank you
Have
for
a great
inviting me.
day.
Thank you for inviting us.